Hello and welcome back to the Minecraft Guides. Now, one of the first problems we'll be facing when we first come into the magical land of Minecraft is the simple fact that eventually darkness will fall and monsters will come out to play. So it's about, sort of like midday at the moment, and we need to find a way to keep ourselves alive. So I'm going to go through a couple of ways, and the first is to build a shelter. So we're going to use this wood that we've got, and if you want to know how to get wood, simply go and watch the previous video. We're going to turn those into wood planks. And why do I like wood as a building material so very much? Simply because getting one wood block from a tree translates into 4 blocks that you can build with. So let's start building ourselves a bit of a house. Well, I call it a house, but really it's a glorified hut. That's what it's going to become. So let's just quickly build around like this. You can use other blocks. I mean, you could get this dirt block and put it there, but there's no real need to do that. It'll keep you just safe. It's going to look horribly ugly. And this is definitely too large. The whole idea of this first base that you'll be setting up is not to do anything too fancy. You're on a timeline. You don't want to be building this and finishing it off in the dark, because guess what? That's when the bad things come out to play, and you don't want those bad things bothering you when you're trying to finish your hut. You want to have your hut finished and be sipping on a nice cup of tea, keeping yourself warm from the effects of winter long before that happens. So I'm building this just very quickly, and you can make it much smaller. In fact, you probably should. I think I've probably made this a little bit too big. It's going to become difficult to finish. I'll probably use like dirt for the roof or something, or I'll just find some more trees. I'll come back when I got some more wood and we'll finish this off. Alrighty, I've got some more wood blocks, and let's just finish it up. We don't need to make the roof too high. In fact, this is as high as it goes. You just want to make it just enough so that you can fit in. You can make things grander and beautiful and everything, and we'll go over how to do those in future episodes, but for now the idea is keeping alive, and it doesn't matter how pretty your house is if you're getting mauled by zombies because it isn't finished. So now we're going to go over how to construct a door, and I hate having snow in my house, but anyway. So let's go over how to construct a door. You place the wood blocks like so, 3 side by side. If you're wondering how to place a single wood block, simply select the stack and then right click while hovering over the place you want to put it. So right click, and you can put it over there. If you want to put like half a stack, you place it and then right click and it takes half the stack. Anyway, so that's the wooden door. Put it on the action bar, and we can put the wooden door over here. But this is just something I want to quickly show you. You can put it here, and it kind of looks okay from inside. Honestly, it kind of looks like the entrance to somewhere else. Personally, it's my pet peeve having it like this, having it from the outside looking like that. I really don't like it. So if I were you, I would not place the door while standing inside, but in fact, just go outside briefly and place the wooden door. If of course it's night and you're scared of getting eaten alive by the creatures of the night, then forget that and just place it inside. You can always left click and punch it to break it later, and then pick it up and put it just like I have. So don't worry about it too much, but it is one of my pet peeves, so I would advise you to do that. You never know, you might incur my wrath or something, I don't know. Anyway, this is how to build a basic structure for your safety, but now I'm going to go over something else. What if you simply do not have the time? What if you were so absorbed by looking at those sheep over there in the distance, and those little piglets, that suddenly it was night and you didn't have a place to stay? What you do is you dig a hole in the ground, just a small little hole, and then when night comes, boom, you just hop down the hole and place a dirt block, and that's that. Problems with this, well, you can't tell when it's safe to come back up, now can you? A few things to note as well. You don't want to do this with sand or gravel. I'll show you why now. Let's get a sand block. Sand or gravel, if you don't know what a block is, simply press E, open your inventory and hover your mouse over it, and it will tell you what it is. So this is sand. I know this is sand. And the reason why you don't want to use sand is because... There we go, let's just break it down a bit. The whole idea is to be able to place a block over your head and keep it there so that the monsters can't go in. But if you place this above your head while you were in there, let's say you were in that little hole there, and then you place the sand block, it would fall on top of you and kill you. Not instantly, I mean, you know, it would slowly kill you. You'd go ow, 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 and then die. But just don't use sand. Use the dirt. Use the lovable, lovable dirt. The reason why dirt is best is because it is you can break it the fastest, and you know, you can just punch it and it breaks very, very quickly. And look at that, it's not exactly very difficult. And then you can, you know, hop out and then replace the block or whatever it is that you need to do. And night is falling and we have our little shelter, so I'm going to go inside. And yeah, it's a bit chilly in here, and it's dark. So in the next episode we'll cover how to turn darkness into light. Cheerio.